Warm up top up here because the wind is whipping around a little bit, but we're going to have a grand old time anyway. It's going to be a fun day for polo here at the Villages Polo Club. The Frost and Frost team making their way first, followed up by the two umpires, and then our United Healthcare team. Clark. All right, now it's time for player introductions. I'm going to let the players get their helmets on. We're going to start first with the team Frost and Frost. Playing in the number 1 for Frost and Frost today is going to be, I believe it's going to be Liv Berube with the number 1 jersey on. Playing in the number 2 position is going to be Mr. Mark Mulligan. And wearing the number 3, the 2005 former U.S. Open of the men's tournament is Mr. Martin Ravina. And playing in the number 4, the anchor for Frost and Frost is going to be Eden Omerod. All right, now for the blue team, the United Healthcare team, in the number 1 is going to be Miss Ava Hinkson. Playing in the number 2, we got a substitution today. I'll explain that in a little while. It's Mr. Lordy Apollo, Lord Lyle. And playing in number 3, you all know him very well here. He's got his own fan club, Mr. Nick Johnson. And playing the anchor today is going to be Mr. Francisco Bilbao. All right, our 2 umpires are going to be Brad Limehouse and Nate Berube. I'll get all our players or our fans back into their seats now, because we got to have that safety area all free of people. You do see Mr. Tim Johnson down there. Tim is Nick's father. He'll be throwing our first ball in down front. So happy to have him up here from Sarasota. Do not throw that ball to the NC State side of the thing, or to Nick's side. But then again, don't throw it down the middle, like you're bowling for dollars.
Women are playing great.
Yes, they are. Tim went to NC State many years ago. All right, he throws it in, does a perfect job. Ball goes all the way through the throw-in. That's how we start polo, with a throw-in. And now, here we go. Lord Lyle taking this ball up the field. And now it's going to be picked up from Ava, puts it back to Lord Lyle. Lord Lyle now takes a swing on it. He's got big shoes to fill today, substituting for Paige Boone. And now it's going to be picked up right there by Martin Ravina. Martin now clears it out from that south end of the field, trying to get it back up to the north end. You've noticed, if you're new to polo, you see a couple players coming together. It's perfectly legal for these players to bump each other. And as long as they're shoulder to shoulder, going the same distance. It's going to go over the end line right here. So we're going to have our first knock into the match. You see the flagger waving that flag low. So Martin brings it in off the end line. So we do have a little bit of repeat, don't we? A delay downstairs and everywhere. So here comes Martin, still on the ball. Martin putting that pony into high gear, trying to get up past midfield before Nick Johnson's there. Nick playing some good defense today. Backs it over to Lord Lyle, who backs it further up the field to Bilbao, Francisco Bilbao. Look at this man. He does so well out here, so smooth, and he just knows where the ball's going to be now from about 60 shoots. And just like that, we have our first goal of the match. Francisco Bilbao putting it in between the uprights for goal number 1. What you're going to notice if this is your first polo match, the teams now will switch ends. This is not to confuse you, it's to confuse me. And now it goes through the lineup. Basically, they switch after every single goal. That way neither team has field sun. Well, not much sun today, but wind could come into effect throughout the day. So every goal they will switch ends. And that's how we do polo. Nice pass from Eden up to Liv. Liv Berube with a shot on goal. Liv is right there, but this one's going to go over the end line, wide right. So here we come with another knock-in. Nick Johnson taps it once, taps it twice. Now he puts a little shot. Oh, he doesn't get exactly what he wants on that one. It's taken away. Eden tries to take it away. Not able to make contact. So Nick Johnson still with the ball. Nick looking up the field, waiting for the right moment. He's got another, oh, this one ricochets off of Pony's foot. Here comes Lord Lyle on the near side. Well done right there by Lordy on the near side. Looks like he's riding Diego. Lord Lyle doing a good job. And now here comes Ava, but she's bumped off the play right there by Martine Ravina. And now Bilbao comes in with a little flip shot. Stopping and turning on a dime was Eden right there. What a nice looking pony he's riding right there. Now he's off to the races. Oh, pops up in the air. Ball's sitting right there. Here comes Martine. He waits for Ava to ride by. Now Martine goes with a nice shot up the field, trying to get it up to a teammate. But Lord Lyle's right there. Lord Lyle's going to come in with his back shot. Nicely done, but it's intercepted right there by Eden Omerad, making his way over here from England to play during the spring season here. And now he does a little neck shot under the neck of this horse up towards his goal. But here comes Bilbao with the back shot. 3 minutes left here in chukker number 1. Nick Johnson puts Mark on his hip, but Mark Mulligan steals it away. Mark Mulligan with a neck shot. Nick knocks it down right in the goal mouth and now clears it out in the nick of time. What a play by Nick Johnson right there in the goal mouth. And now here comes Ava. Ava jumps on that ball, takes a shot up the field. They get them together. Now Nick fouling up the play nicely right here in front of you all. Cheer him on. These ponies are stride for stride right there. And now Nick still with control. Nick is right there. Martine Ravina's there. And they're coming up the field. Here comes Nick with a shot on goal. Puts it over there near the goal mouth. It's rolling. Still on the field of play. Martine's going to have to play. No, he lets it roll over the end line. But what a run there by Nick Johnson. Up the field. Frost. Here comes Martine off the end line, looking up the field, waiting for the right moment to hit this ball to one of his teammates. Now he puts a nice pass up there over to Eden. Eden now is going to jump on that loose ball. But right there's Francisco Bilbao putting the pressure on him. Francisco bumps him up against the boards, pins him there. Nick Johnson now is able to get the ball right in front of his fan club right there. Nick still with the ball, tapping it once, tapping it twice, trying to keep it away from Mulligan. And now he's got his leg up, a little flip back shot. What excellent teamwork right there. And now Bilbao launches one up the field, right back towards Nick's area. But it's going to be intercepted right there by Martine Ravina. Martine with the back shot out in open space right there is Liv. A good pass for Martine out to Liv. Both these teams are hitting on all cylinders right now. Just not a lot of goals yet, but they are having some pinpoint accuracy passes for sure. And now here comes Mulligan. Mulligan tapping it once, twice, 3 times as a lady. 1 minute, but now Nick Johnson steals it away. Cuts it over here in front of the pavilion. Here they come over here in front of all of you guys. Here comes Eden, comes in with the bump. And now the mallets coming together. And now Mark Mulligan's right there. And now it's going to be picked up by Francisco Bilbao. Bilbao, a little sword fake going on between the players. Eden tries to come in, but look at the thief in the night. Bilbao comes out with the ball, and he's off to the races. He puts it out there too. Lordy, and Lordy says, you hit it up to me, I'm going to go to goal. 30 seconds. Here comes Lord Lyle. Here comes Mark Mulligan chasing him down. Lord Lyle's right there. Doesn't make contact, but Bilbao does. Now he's, goes off the heel of his mallet. And now it's going to be backed out of danger by Martine in the nick of time, right up to about the 60-yard line. And now it's going to be picked up there by Eden. Eden Omerad now knows that the clock is ticking down, and the next chukker is going to start where this chukker ends, so get as close to your end as possible. And now the final horn is going to sound. But right there, a nice pass up the field, but Frost doing a good job clearing the ball all the way up there towards the south end. Give both.
Ready?
All right, once again, I want to thank everyone for coming out. You see the players making their way up there to change horses, like little nasty. One of the hot dogs in it will be phenomenal. So, once again, we're getting ready for chukker number 2. The ball is going to be bowled back into action. Like I mentioned, the players carried that, the Frost team got that ball all the way up there on that end. Knowing that the clock was ticking down, they didn't score, but got as close to their goal as possible. So now they got the short end of the field, and Mark Mulligan right out of that throw, and this could be, might be, oh, so close. And did she come down and wave when I said her name, or no? Did she get up and wave when I said her name?
I don't know.
So here we go, off the end line. Johnson brings it in, puts the pass up to Bilbao, and then Martine came in with a little frappe right there, and now Bilbao steals it back away. And now Here comes Bilbao with a little flip shot over to Nick Johnson. Nick now riding my favorite pony, Boomerang. And now he's looking, he's waiting. Now he launches one way up over everyone's head. Drops it down there. Here comes Lord Lyle.
Oh!
And you hear a whistle, our first whistle of the match. Bilbao hits it up over, and no one can defend that one because it goes over their head, in between the uprights with a high flag for goal. Into effect throughout the day today, so that could make a difference. All right, ball's bowled back into play. Who's going to come out with it? Frost and Frost needs to get some of this momentum back on their side. United Healthcare right now with a little bit of momentum with 2-0 so far. And here comes Martin Ravina with a nice pass up to Eden. Eden now waiting for the right moment. He's got all 3 players out in front of him. Oh, his horse is giving him a little anarchy right there, but Eden does get a nice hit on that one. Look at this back shot towards the goal by Martin. Puts enough English on it, but it goes over the end line, out of play. So we'll have a knock-in right there for team. Nick Johnson trying to catch Frost and Frost on their heels, puts a long shot across the field to Lord Lyle. Lordy is on a breakaway going up the field. He's going to try to bypass Liv. Nicely done on the near side. Lord Lyle, the 2 players there stride for stride going up the field. And then Ava Hinkson right there. Now here comes Mulligan to try to get him out. Look at that great pony that Bilbao's on. Stopped on a dime, left 9 cents change, and now he's in control of the ball, keeping it away from Martin, but Martin is right there, a little sword fight. Martin clears it out of danger, and now it's going to be picked up right there by Eden. Eden puts a nice grass burner up the field, trying to get it to one of his teammates, Mark Mulligan. Mark Mulligan out there is out of leg up on Nick Johnson, reaches down, not able to put any mallet on it, but Eden is right there on the near side, taking that ball forward. Frost and Frost with an opportunity, and Nick Johnson clears it away from the goal, but it's still in the danger zone. And now here comes Martin Ravina right there. He's going to try to turn left to try to get this one back towards the goal. Now he's going to try to turn right, flips it over to Eden, but not enough on it. But now Martin's able to get free of some of the blue jerseys. Now he stops on a dime and leaves it there for Mark Mulligan. Mark Mulligan in front of goal, shoots, but Nick Johnson once again saves the day, and here we are. Mr. Boomerang, my nice little horse, taking off, going southbound. Well done right there, going up the field. And now, oh, look at that. He posed for a picture as he's riding up the field. And now Ava with the ball, taking it up the field. But now here comes Bilbao. But he's not able to get there before Martin. 3 minutes left on the clock here in chucker number 2. And now here comes Eden Omerad with a nice long shot across the field. Eden now is going to pull it away from the boards right there and take it up the field, but Ava's putting some pressure on him. And now here comes Eden once again to the near side. Eden on a breakaway. He's bypassed a couple of the blue jerseys, and now it's going to be Bilbao. Francisco waiting for the right moment. Now he's getting around Liv. Now he stops, let Liv go by. And now he's got a nice shot up the field trying to get it out to one of his teammates. And now it's going to be Eden. That's Martin Ravina. Martin slowing it down, waiting for the right moment now. He's got all his players forward. He can dictate this play right here. He puts a nice mallet on it, tries to get it up there, but it goes right in the middle, and it's going to be intercepted there by Bilbao. Francisco Bilbao once again showing those skills, why he's the thief in the night. And now Bilbao with the ball still going up the field. He's going to bypass Martin. Look at Bilbao on that great pony. What a nice looking horse. He's off to the races. Francisco Bilbao. Oh, did he do it? Oh, yes, what a play right there. That is phenomenal. I don't care who you're cheering for, even if you're a Nick Johnson fan or a Frost and Frost fan. That play right there was phenomenal. That just made 2 runs. All right, so we're going to throw the ball back in. 3-0's our score. And here comes Mark Mulligan out of that throw-in. Nicely done. 1 minute. You see Martin keep the blue jersey away from Mark. Nicely done. And now it's going to be Lord Lyle. Lord Lyle flips it back to Nick Johnson. Here comes Nick Johnson now. He's going to wait for his teammates to get out there, not try to beat everyone on his own. And now he puts a nice long pass up to Ava. Ava hinks him with an opportunity. It's down to the 30-yard line. One time's in, and it could be golazo. Ava Hinkson. 30. That hat, the wind blows through. Well, the hoodie. With a goal by Ava on the north end, so United Healthcare will be going southbound. Frost and Frost towards the scoreboard. United Healthcare winning the throw-in. Bilbao going across the field, waiting for the right moment. He's got Lord Lyle getting in the rumble seat, but now, he flips it out a little too far ahead of himself. But he tries to steal it away from Martin. And now here comes Nick Johnson. A whistle sounds. And the severity and the direction the teams are going. Look at this line drive by Martin. Puts it up the field. Nicely done right there. And Eden with a neck shot towards the goal. And it's going to roll over the end line for a knock-in. So everyone on the tailgate side, you still awake over there? Are y'all bundled up? Staying warm? Awesome. You guys, get up, sing a song, do a jig, do a little square dancing, swing your partner round and round. I'm country, I know square dancing. All right, here we go. Nice shot by Nick Johnson up the field. Martin comes in. We do get a whistle. Only one player is supposed to talk to the umpire. That's the captain of the team. And now a nice long shot by Nick Johnson up the field, trying to get it to a teammate out there. But Martin, he says, wait a minute. I don't believe I fouled last time, so I'm going to get this ball right here, back it across the field, but he don't get enough on it, and Bilbao steals it away. Francisco Bilbao scored one goal a minute ago, and now he puts it between the uprights again for goal number 5. All right, 5 minutes. Left in Chucker 3 before we do a little trivia and do a little divot stomp, and we'll be out on the field to stretch our legs and get warm, walk around. Anytime you get the blood circulating, that helps. Here comes Mark Mulligan for the Frost and Frost team, trying to get him on the board. They need to get goal number 1 before they can get goal number 2, but this one looks like he's going to make it over the end line. Out here on social media. Look back later on. Keith takes a lot of pictures. You can see him. Also, he's got a little bunch of pictures they put together in Final Chucker. You can go down there and purchase. They're like postcard size. Some nice looking photographs that he's taken over the years here. So you can purchase those downstairs at Final Chucker. All right, here comes Martin Ravina. Martin waiting. He sees his player. Look at this pass by Martin. He had Mark Mulligan breaking up, anticipating it. Well done right here by the 2 Frost and Frost players. And now Mark Mulligan's going to direct his pony towards the goal. Nicely done. Gets past Ava. And now he just needs to get past one more. Bilbao's horse steps on it, and then he's able to clear it out. Man, if it wasn't for bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all on that play. And now here comes Martin back into the play. He says, let's try this once again. He's got all these players coming at it. And now Eden's horse kicks at his own teammate. And now Martin puts another pass up there. Here comes Liv. Liv Berube out front with an opportunity. One time. Swings through the play right there. She just got new mallets from Tato's yesterday when we were down in Wellington. This one goes over the end line. You hear the whistle sound. Stops the clock with. They hit with the side of the mallet, not the end of the mallet. And Martin's going to go for it. Puts a nice long shot. Look at that one way up in the air. Keith heads up. Goes right. Keith's eye was in the viewfinder while that ball was coming at him. So I had to let him know. Here comes Nick Johnson off the end line. About drops it in the umpire's pocket right there. Now umpire Berube gets out of the way, and it's going to be intercepted and taken back towards the south end by Martin Ravina. He puts another shot right over in the goal mouth there. Here comes Liv. Is she going to get a cut up? Nicely done. Taps it once, reaches out. Can't get another mallet on it. Mark Mulligan with a little flip shot towards the goal. Eden backs it, but Nick Johnson once again playing in the goal mouth, clears it out, and here we go. It was going to be Bilbao, but he leaves it there for teammate Lord Lyle. Lord Lyle playing phenomenal today, filling in for Paige Boone. And now here comes Ava. Ava fouling up the play, but it's intercepted there by Martine Ravina. Martine now right there at half field, midfield, waiting for the team to get forward now. Here comes Bilbao in to put some pressure on. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left here in chucker number 3 before we're able to stretch our legs out. And now here comes Martine. He's got 2 blue jerseys there. He's taking 2 of them. But somehow he gets the ball and splits the 2 blue jerseys, and he's off to the races. Can Frost and Frost get on the board right here before the first half ends? But now it's cleared by Bilbao. Now Eden's going to come in, and that ball goes over the end line once again. So we're going to have another safety. All right, here comes Martine Ravina. This one's a little bit closer to the middle. From our view, that is phenomenal, right down the middle. Martine, that was absolutely gorgeous, my friend. Good looking shot right there. You guys sitting in the stands saw that go over everyone's head and in between the uprights for Frost. So back to the middle we come, switching in 1 minute, 1 minute, out of that throw, and here comes Frost and Frost. Oh, whistle! Martine, after traveling down to Wellington to watch that awesome match yesterday, but here comes Nick Johnson. Nick, he does launch it way up the field. He does get a lot behind that one. And now it's right up there. And now Martine's going to clear it out of danger, and Eden's going to stop and turn. Speaking of how far Nick just hit that one, the coach at Page's team was Tommy Biddle. You all know him. He's hit those over the end line from midfield. And now here comes Nick Johnson back on the ball. Oh, Eden steals it away. Eden Omerod makes Nick look silly right there. And now here comes the 32nd horn. Eden going towards goal. Frost and Frost with an opportunity for another goal. It's still rolling. And now here comes Liv fouling up the play. She can bring out the putter and walk this one through the uprights. And she shoots, oh, past the goal. Here comes a back shot by Mulligan over the end line, wide of the goal, and in chucker 3 right there. So got 1, 2, 3, 4 blue jerseys, 4 Frost and Frost, 1 umpire. We're waiting for umpire 2 for our knock-in here. Brad's up on his horse. He calls play, and here comes Francisco Bilbao. They changed it up at halftime, changing up their strategy. Here comes Nick Johnson now from the pass from Bilbao. He launches one way up the field. It's up against the board, stays on the field. And here comes Ava. Ava down there tries to get it. It's hard to get that ball off the board sometimes. Number one, the horses are coming over near you all. Sometimes they shy away a little bit. Sometimes they jump up to go over the board. So you got to take in a lot into consideration when that happens. And now here comes Bilbao. Steals it away from Mark Mulligan. Mark Mulligan not going to give up. Stayed right there. And
oh, yeah.
Woo, we got a couple. Let's see here. Our 2 umpires. I believe Captain Tom Frost went down, gave him some instruction at halftime to see what happens here. Get some momentum on their side, and they have to get goal number 2, and that might open the floodgates. But here comes a nice pass up to Ava. Ava taking this one forward, but now it's going to be picked up there by Martine Ravina. Now he's got control of the ball. Now it's his to keep until someone steals it away. Here comes Martine. He's trying to get around to Ava. Ava's there stride for stride with him. Ava not giving an inch. Now Martine lets that pony run. And now here comes Martine up along the boards, crosses over midfield. Martine waiting for the right moment. Ava comes in, puts the pressure on. She's got to clear out. And now Martine still with the ball. Oh, this one gets kicked by a pony. But Martine's still in control. Now he's going to try to run past Ava. She's like a little mosquito. She's right there pestering him a lot. And now Martine. Whistle sounds. Stopping the clock with. The horse stepped on it. So we're going to have a throw-in right there. I'll explain a little bit more about the horses here in just a minute, but we're back in action and getting it out of that throw, and it's going to be Liv, nicely done right here for Frost and Frost. They got to get it directed back towards that north end, though. Now here comes Bilbao, tries to steal the well. His horse jumps up in the air, and Martine jumps on the loose ball, flips it between the uprights for goal number 2 for Frost and Frost. Like I mentioned, it used to be you had to have a horse under 14.2, but now you can use any horse you so desire. That's why they used to be called ponies. Now they're just horses, but they're phenomenal horses. Here comes Bilbao, puts a nice pass up to Nick Johnson. Just like Frost and Frost thought they had a little momentum. United Healthcare puts a bandage on that bleeder, and now it's between the uprights for Nicholas Johnson. So Nick Johnson with that goal, just when Frost and Frost thought they had some momentum. United Healthcare, but here comes Liv out of that throw-in. Nicely done. Now Mark Mulligan's going to try to get a mallet on it, and it's sitting right there. Now Ava's trying to get a mallet on it, and Martine steals it away. Here comes Martine Ravina. Martine now. Look at Liv keeping Bilbao away from him, but Martine's able to split the defenders, and now Mark Mulligan, and it's right in front of the goal. Martine puts it in! Here in chucker number 4, before we go into the frantic 5th. And it's back in action, and Martine comes out with it, flips it forward. Lord Lyle's there putting some pressure on, but he's going to have to clear. Martine launches one up the field, puts it out there for Liv. What a perfectly placed pass by Martine, puts it out there for Liv Berube. Liv taps it once, still on the line though, but now here comes Mark Mulligan. Mulligan's right there, keeps it in front of the goal, but I believe it went over the end line just before he tapped it back over there. So we'll have a knock-in. Knock-in for United Healthcare, but Frost and Frost putting some pressure on. They've got 2 goals this chucker so far to 1 for United Healthcare. So here comes Bilbao. Puts a nice shot up the field, trying to get to Ava. Ava's going to come through, pick it up right there. Not able to make contact before Martine steals it away. Martine's been playing very well today. Oh, Ava comes in. He converted that safety on this end. The wind is blowing a little bit. Gets this one, lofts it way, way up and in between the uprights. Martine, don't hit it too high. You might draw rain. I don't need it raining out here. 1 minute, 10 seconds. 1:10 left right here. Whistle sound, stops the clock. Umpire Berube wants a free, clear path to bowl the ball in. Now he's able to. Comes all the way through the throw-in, and it's going to be picked up there by Eden. Eden picks it up on the bounce, letting that little chestnut go. Here comes Eden Omerad, the 2 Englishmen right there, Nick and Eden. And now they neutralize each other, and it's going to be picked up now by Bilbao. Bilbao takes it forward, but Mark Mulligan's right there, not allowing him to back it. And now... he can't back it, but he's right there putting the pressure on, and now making it a little more difficult. Now here comes Bilbao, puts the shot out there, and the umpire is getting out of the way, but it looks like Martine Ravina. 30 seconds. What a little play right there by Martine. He knows the clock is ticking down. It's down to about 25 seconds now. Martine going to try to score, put goal number 5, cut the deficit to 1 before the chucker ends. Look at this long shot, drops it right up in the goal mouth. It's sitting there. Here comes Mulligan. He taps it once and puts it in. So goal number 5 goes on the board for Frost and Frost before we go into the frantic 5th chucker. They also have the Bloody Mary, and I believe they still have coffee and Baileys and whipped cream, and they have the... That might cause a little bit of an issue. Like I said, everything we do in the sport of polo, first and foremost, is for safety. All the penalties are for safety. And so now we're getting ready for the frantic 5th. Good luck to both teams. We still got the 5th and 6th to play. 6-5 is the score. See who's going to be crowned the champion of the Villages Polo Club. Round robin weekend, Frost and Frost out of that throw-in. Eden Omerad with an opportunity to maybe tie this match up at 6. Nicely done right there by Liv. Takes that blue player. He gets close to the goal. He shoots. He goes in. Wait a minute. We got a little discrepancy going on. We got the flagger asking the player if it went in. Then we got the team saying that it went wide left. All right, coming back in. Bilbao with a shot across the field to Lord Lyle. Lord Lyle going to try to put that pony into high gear, but here comes Eden right back to it on the near side. Oh, he takes it forward. Nicely done right there, rather backing it into all the players. Takes it forward, now he's got control. He's going to try to redeem himself on that last play. He zigs and zags, ducks and dives in between all those blue jerseys. Only one more to bypass, and Ava hooks his mallet. Now it's going to be fouled up by Martine. It ricochets off a pony's foot, now bounces back. And Martine flips it forward. Now Eden's right there. Eden right in front of the goal, tapping it once, twice. We got a tie match. 6 goals apiece. Ball's back in play. 6-6 is the score. Now, Bilbao says, I think we had enough of this Frost and Frost scoring all these goals. And now here comes Bilbao. Slows down, gets in behind Eden where he's not able to hook the mallet. And just like that, he's in front of the goal, but Eden bumps him off the play, takes it on the near side. Ball goes over the end line, so we're going to have a safety. Again, a penalty. Does get a mallet on it. It looks like it's going in the right direction. Lordy keeps it on the field of play right there. And now it's going to be cleared out by Mark Mulligan. Mark Mulligan now tries to get a mallet on it, not able to. Now Ava's right there. Ava running the spin right here, but then Liv Berube comes through. And now it's sitting right there. And Martine Ravina has Lord Lyle to defend him. Martine right there, still in control. Martine now. Lord Lyle to his left. Martine putting that pony into high gear, now slows down. Now launches one up over everyone's head, trying to get it to a teammate, but it's staying right there near Bilbao's mallet, and now here comes Francisco Bilbao. Oh, he doesn't make contact, but Nick Johnson's right there, probably getting some brownies from the fan club, and now he's off to the races after a milk and cookie stop, and now umpire calls the whistle. Score, we're still tied up, 6 goals apiece. And here comes Martine. This one launches way up over everyone's head. Drops it up there for Eden, but Nick Johnson puts him on his hip. And now Nick turns the spin right there. Pulls it back to him. Wait. And now the horses are all going backwards. And now Nick goes forward. Now he hits it nicely up the field, right over to Bilbao. But right here comes Martine on the near side. Nicely done by Martine. Takes it forward, but Bilbao fighting. And they're right there bumping each other. Ball ricochets off a pony's foot. Bilbao now gets out of the way. And now Martine with control, looking up the field. Martine now launches it over everyone's head. First team to go out there and get. Nick Johnson trying to get there before Eden. Nick bringing it over here across the field in front of the VIPs. Here comes Nick Johnson right there. And now Nick goes up against the boards. Look at the horses coming together. Slide stop. And now Eden wins the battle. Backs it. 3 minutes. It ricochets off a pony. And now it's going to be picked up by Eden, but he leaves it there for teammate Martine. Nicely done. Everyone ducking out of the way. Martine drops it up there. Liv Berube out front, puts a mallet to it. Not able to get there. Look at this reach back by Eden. Now he's going to have to try to back it. Lord Lyle backs it before Eden can get there. And now Nick Johnson. Whistle sounds. Uh-oh. Let's see what the umpires decide. This is going to be Mark Mulligan. Penalty 2. Nicely done. Mulligan converts and gives the Frost and Frost team the first lead of the day with their taking advantage of the opportunity there, putting it between the uprights. 7-6 being the score. Out of that throw-in, though, it's going to be Bilbao. 2 minutes. Bilbao taking this ball forward. Martine comes in. Eden's there. Whistle sounds. And we're going to have a... Doesn't come on the field too soon. He hits it where no one can defend it. Hello, scoreboard, and that ball goes through the uprights for the tying Met goal, 7-7. It's on my thing. They're going to throw the ball back in. Plantation Florist down in Southern Trace. They give us our flowers for our podium, and they look gorgeous. And now a shot out of that throw-in by Martine. It deflects off one of the ponies and now backs right to him. Lord Lyle coming in, putting a little pressure on. Here comes Martine. 1 minute. He launches one up there near the goal. Here comes Liv. Can she get him out on it? She reaches back. Nick Johnson once again clearing it out of the goal mouth. And now he's going to go back the opposite way. Flips it underneath Mark's horse. And now trying to get away from Liv. And now he waits, fakes it again. Now he's coming back here. Here he's going to make a run up along the boards, making his way up here in front of the VIPs. Nick Johnson right there, zigging and zagging. And now Bilbao is going to go around 30 seconds. Look at this give and go. He leaves it there for Bilbao. And now all the blue jerseys are going forward. Bilbao waiting for the right moment to release it. The clock is slowly ticking down. And now Bilbao taking it right here. Goes with a nice long shot up there. Ava's going to have an opportunity. The clock is slowly ticking down. She puts a mallet on it. Cleared out by Eden right there. Can he keep it on the field of play before it goes over the end line? It does go over the end line. So we're going to start the 6th and final chucker with a safety awarded to United Healthcare. Francisco Bilbao puts a mallet on. It's a line drive. This one's going to go a little bit wide right over the end line. So Frost and Frost dodging a bullet right there. Umpire calls play. Martin Ravina taps it once. Martin looking. Now he puts a nice pass up there trying to get it to Eden. Now taking it forward. Oh, whistle sounds right there. Martin Ravina goes with the big shot again. Bilbao tries to get a mallet on it, not able to, but Nick Johnson, oh, he tries, he's not able to. And now here comes Mulligan, gets a mallet on it. Look at Eden reach back, and the whistle sounds. Let's see what our umpires decide on this one. Awarded to United Healthcare. And now here comes Nick Johnson. Nick coming across the field now. Bilbao swings back to get in the rumble seat. Oh, his pony does a little twirl right there, but now he's still in control. Bilbao waiting for the right moment. Now he's going to let that little chestnut run. The ball pops up in the air. Here comes Bilbao, bypasses all the Frost and Frost players. And now look at this perfectly placed shot over in midfield. And Liv is trying to chase him down. Here comes Bilbao with a cut shot. Oh, so close. But now bringing it back into play is going to be Martin. Martin now with a shot up the field. Both teams have had an opportunity in this chucker. See if what's going to possibly transpire throughout the rest of it. Here comes Bilbao. Stops on a dime. Now Eden backs it. It ricochets off a pony. Now it's going to be picked up with the whistle. The feet. Or the hoofs. Bilbao. Up and over everyone's head, through the uprights for United Healthcare, goal number 8. I'm in the chucker, 4:33. You just said time, Jenny. I didn't know what you meant. So back to middle, 4 minutes, 33 seconds. Long shot up the field. And it's right in front of the goal mouth for Frost and Frost. Mulligan puts it in between the uprights. Tying the match back up at 8 goals apiece. Team. Now just for being out here enjoying polo. There we go. That's awesome. It's just fun. All right, ball's back in play. Here we go. Here comes Eden. Eden for the Frost and Frost team. Oh, he forgets about Bilbao right there and behind him. Whistle sounded. I believe there was a whistle. Don't think you're supposed to hit the ball after a whistle. Cold or rock and roll. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Did that right? Sounded good. Martin launches this one. Oh, it goes wide right. Man, that ball was a rocket. Johnson, he's going to bring the ball in off the end line. We're down to 3 minutes, 12 seconds. The game is tied up at 8-8. This is like a baseball match where you're in the 9th inning. Bases loaded, full count, and it's coming down to the end. And now here comes Nick Johnson across the field. Mark Mulligan's right there putting the pressure on. Nick Johnson now. Mark Mulligan, nicely done. And Martin backs it. And now it's going to be picked up by Eden. Nick Johnson takes it forward. Nick steals it away from Frost and Frost. It's going to be a game of inches here before the end of it. Both teams stealing it away from each other, going east and west. Here comes Martin Ravina. He comes out with the ball. Martin going across the middle of the field. Oh, he gets hooked out the play, and Nick Johnson backs it out of danger. It's right there along the end line, right over against the boards. And now Mark Mulligan comes in, pulls it away from the boards, tries to direct it back towards his side of the field. Martin's waiting for it to squirt out. And now it's going to be Eden who puts a shot across the field. Mark Mulligan trying to get there, but here comes Martin Ravina. And now Lord Lyle's right there. Martin Ravina steals it away. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Martin about the 30-yard line. He might be able to walk this one through. Martin's right there and shoots and scores! Close, not allowing Frost and Frost to get too far when they have gone out. And now out of that throw-in, Martin with a back shot. But here comes Bilbao. Francisco Bilbao picks it up at midfield. He's right there. He leaves it for Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson now taps it once, taps it twice. He zigs and zags, ducks and dives in between all those Frost and Frost players. Now he flips it up to Bilbao. Bilbao comes in, gets a bump by Martin. Martin backs it, and now whistle sounds. United Healthcare with the short end of the field. They need to win this throw-in. Nick Johnson does get the ball out of the throw-in. Here comes Nick Johnson right in Dinamita. Dinamita has a leg up on Martin. Nick Johnson ties the match up at 9 goals apiece. Umpire call blows the whistle. We stop the clock with 15 seconds. 15 seconds. There is time. One of these teams has to win the throw-in and get it out of the throw-in quickly. 15. Ball's in play. Eden gets a mallet on it. Tries to get down there. Here comes Liv Berube. Liv puts a pass up to Eden Omerod. Omerod out front. Oh, goes off the heel of his mallet. And now here comes Francisco Bilbao. And now coming down the line of the ball. It's backed right there by Nick Johnson. The final horn sounds with the score tied at 9 goals apiece. Let's see what they decide.
Mixed feeling on that one.
Oh, a little mixed emotions going on. Chucker today. Dinamita is the name of this pony, played by Nick Johnson. Made some awesome runs in that 6 chucker. Saved a goal, then scored a goal, but it played phenomenal. So we're going to do this trophy first. That way the pony can get back to the barn, and then we'll do the rest of our trophies. Carrots. No carrots, Nick. We're going to put this blanket on. Go over the head. I think that's right. By the time we do the net goals, Frost and Frost ends up being the winner after our round robin. So, Lulu, bring this pony over here, our best playing pony. Irish Baxley, our funeral services, are the sponsor of our best playing pony, played by Nick Johnson in the 6 chucker. This mare is, I think, 10 years old now. Came out of Maryland, or excuse me, out of Virginia. Tori. There's a photo bomb in the backside. See, Nick? Since you didn't remember what defense was, Nick, Frankie had to photobomb you on that one. All right, let's get our teams up on the podium. Both teams. We'll get Frost and Frost. Come on. All right, both teams are up there. Give them both a round of applause. What a match. Like I mentioned, it did come to a tie score today, but when we did a round robin, net goals, Frost and Frost comes out winner as the winners today. You got a lot of nice things to be handed out. Tori, now you're going to step up there. Tori's going to hand out our trophies today. First to our runners-up, playing in the number 1, Ava Hinkson. To the runners-up first. Number 2 is Lord Lyle. Playing for Paige Boone today. Number 3 was Nick Johnson. And the number 3, Francisco Bilbao. Our winners today, Team Frost and Frost by net goals. In the number 1 is Liv Berube. In the number 2 was Mark Mulligan. The number 3 was Martine Ravina. And playing the anchor, Eden Omerod. So Keith is going to get some photographs quick, and then we will do our MVP. No, you do your photos, and then I'll do MVP. All right, I'll do our MVP today. Had 7 of the 9 goals for Team Frost and Frost. Martine Ravina, MVP. What a day out there. Converting those nice long penalty shots. Make your way to middle there, Martine. They're going to try to photobomb.
Ava says I don't smell good.
But, all right, now you need the winners. All right, now Frost and Frost, stay up there. We're going to do United Healthcare 10-step down now, Lordy.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Oh, I was going to say we got jackets.
We got sleeves. Yeah, we didn't have enough time to put the sleeves on your vest, Lordy. We'll do the winning team. Tom, wait 1 second. On the next one. Yes. Is Trevor here? I see Trevor right here. I need Trevor. I need Fernando. I need Tom. Wait, Eden, they're going to do one without you first. Now, there you go. Nick, I need you back up here as well. Nick Johnson, I need you back over here. Because we need trophies from this morning's match. So I need you, Fernando, Trevor, Nate, you need to be here as well. We had a match this morning that we're going to hand out some trophies as well. All right. You good? So Tom, you stay there. Liv, you stay there. Eden, you stay there. Who is our 4th on the front? Nate, you need to come up here. Nate Berube. Trevor, I need you up here. Nick, I need you up here. Fernando, I need you up there. This is our morning match, which was Frost and Frost versus Villages Insurance. But let's see. Do we have anyone else that played in the morning match? This was our 10 o'clock match this morning. We had Lauren was playing, right? And that would have been the other, and Lou. So we got everyone that did play right there. We'll give a round of applause to them. I think this game came out. Who won this morning's match? We tied as well. So, okay. We get like each player can choose. We'll start with the youngest first. Fernando. All right, start with Tom. So we got Tom Frost. And then the next one goes to Fernando. What would Fernando like? Fernando, okay, right there. Then we had Trevor Nisnik. Trevor, he played here many years ago. He's up here playing. Trevor, you get a choice now. He's going to go with whites as well. All right, we're going to go ladies now. So, Liv, your choice. Liv is right there. And now, okay. How about Nick? What would you like? Nick is getting a pair of whites. Now we got Nate and Eden. Look at this. Nick Johnson helping out. Look at that. So there was our morning match right there. All our players. Give them a round of applause. Eden Omerad. All right. All right. Thank you to everyone. We'll be here next Friday. It was an awesome day at Polo. Hope everyone had a good time. And we'll be back next week.